All right, so a follower of mine sent me that video. You should go watch the whole thing. That's Brendolicious is the account, Brendo_licious. That's a fairly new account for me to see here. I didn't scroll through the entire feed. They post a lot. To me, they're new because I haven't seen them before, but a couple days ago. But I am following them and I do watch the content they provide. Maybe I need to stitch more. Maybe I'm doing this platform wrong. Maybe I need to be stitching more videos. But that video basically shows he's got a frame in the corner. That's AI. It's not real. The frame in the corner is AI. And that video shows what looks like U.S. forces celebrating the defeat of, nuclear bases in Iran. And it's all fake. And there's some religious stuff popped into that AI video. And while a lot of you may be able to look at that and go, yeah, I know it's AI. What's the big deal? A lot of people don't. Unfortunately, a lot of the older population don't. And even some younger people who are exceptionally, I want to say gullible, but I don't feel it's fair. But people who are not aware of what AI looks like, especially as AI keeps making leaps and bounds, it seems every 6 months at this point. But this is what part of the new propaganda is going to look like. It's going to look like AI videos. And it's going to be going out. And I haven't been on Facebook in a while now. I forget when I dropped my account, but I got tired of being served AI content, right-wing content, and being censored and really not being able to get to content well as being just attacked by bots in a lot of posts I would make that were political. It was just nonstop. So I don't know what that looks like over there, but I do know that there are content creators on Instagram, which is owned by Meta, have complained that the feeds are essentially just becoming AI at this point. So, but know that those fake videos are out there, and that is where not just propaganda, but where people are going to make content because AI content is very accessible. If you didn't know, for $250 a month, and I know that sounds like a lot, but just stick with me for a minute, for $250 a month, you can go use Google's, I think it's VO3 platform, and you can produce a large amount of videos fairly quickly that look really good. I can tell they're AI, but to a lot of people they're not going to be able to. And when you go $250 a month, that's a lot. But if you consider they're able to make money off of AdSense and off of clicks and everything else, $250 a month really isn't that expensive. And unfortunately, a lot of platforms are not cracking down on this. Meta is, to a degree, and I know from news articles on out, Meta's cracking down on AI content as long as it's AI content that Meta has not produced. And Meta has put out EMU, which I forget what it stands for, but it's their own platform. They want more of this content on their platform. Zuckerberg himself has said he wants more of this content to show up in people's feeds. So already we see where he understands, this was talked about prior, Zuckerberg understands that the content that's on the platform, he doesn't want coming from users. They want it coming from AI. And they want most of your feed to be AI content, and that's problematic. So be on the eye out for this. If you see something that you're not sure what it is, send it to me. I'll take a look. I have a background in IT. I can usually point these things out and figure out whether they're AI or not. We can pick some videos apart. If you guys want to do that, I'll try to do it quickly within these because it's harder to do in short form video like this, but there's a lot out there. And if it looks too good to be true, probably is. Now, a YouTube content creator pointed out that the problem with one YouTube content creator, sorry, it was John Oliver. Go watch John Oliver's episode on AI. It's AI Slop, I think is the episode name. You can go watch it on YouTube. But it talks about how the problem with this is it creates another issue. If people can spot AI or they can't spot AI and they immediately go, this is fake, then the problem is there's something else that swaps in their brain where they see legitimate news and they go, oh, that's fake news, it's AI. So we're going to see that as well. So anyway, that's my short on this. If you have questions about, AI in general for these types of things or want to know more, feel free to leave comments below and I'll be glad to answer those. I think it's important that we discuss this more and go over this. So I'm adding this kind of a list of topics to address when I do a live. Again, my next live will be at when I hit 2,500 followers. Time is just not good right now, but I will try to make it a point when I get followers there to clear some time out because that is kind of a celebratory thing, but also to talk more. I have wanted to get back into lives for a while, but it's just been very difficult. It's time consuming. It is exhausting. It takes a lot of energy, and I've talked about that before. But anyway, yeah, leave your questions, comments, and whatnot below. And yeah, anyways, thanks for sending this video over again.